So to start off this makeup look, I'm going to be taking my white Snazaroo water-based paint and mixing it with a True Match foundation that is a really light shade. We want the skin to look very ghostly, so I'm going to apply this over my face and neck area and then blend this out with a beauty blender. Moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and from this I'm going to be taking this dark brown shadow and just applying this all over the lid. I'm then taking a lighter brown shadow just to diffuse and blend out the edges of the dark shadow. I'm also going to take the same shadow quite low underneath the eyes just to really give us that deadly and tired look. Taking the darkest shadow of the palette, I'm going to be blending this into the outer corner and then also kind of diffusing it into the inner corner and kind of also blending this out into the crease as well. This is going to be like the base shadow, and I'm also going to apply this underneath my eyes just to get that ultimate dark smoky effect. I'm then returning back to the dark brown shadow and just really blending that black out even more. I'm then also going to take that dark brown shadow just to contour my nose and add a little bit of definition. Using the Maybelline Brow Precise pencil, I'm just going to fill in my brows and just add any extra hairs where I may have any sparse areas of my brows. Next, I'm going to mix the dark brown shadow with a tiny bit of the black, and I'm going to use this as a contour because you want this to look quite ghostly. You don't want the contour to be too warm toned, so adding that bit of black in there is going to really make that contour look more grey. Next up, I'm going to be using the Rock Nudes palette from Maybelline, and I'm taking this silvery shimmery kind of shadow just to apply onto the very center of my lid. This is going to give it that pop of color in the midst of the black. Now moving on to the main part, which is the mouth part, I'm actually using a black liner to just create these rigid edges, and it's kind of making them look like teeth but maybe like a ripped mouth. I'm actually really upset because a lot of this wasn't actually filming, but this is the finished look. I'm sure you guys can get the gist. You can be as messy and as creative with it as you want. Next up, I'm taking the black liner from NYX, and I'm just creating these really long strokes attached to my eye. They're kind of meant to look like lashes, like super long lashes. You want the end of the lashes to be the thinnest point you can create, and you want them to go a little bit thicker towards the eye just to make them look a little bit more realistic. For my actual lashes, I purchased these feather lashes off of eBay. I'll have a link down below, and I actually cut them down to shape so they were a little bit more spiky. So I'm just going to apply those to my eyes for the ultimate creepy eye look. Now moving on to the neck part, I actually love this. It's kind of like a Victorian garment kind of design. I saw this online and I was like, this is amazing, so I decided to recreate it. So basically what you want to do is just draw thick black lines, kind of creating like a Peter Pan collar type shape, and then you really want to just be as creative as you like. You can add some frills, you can add some gems, literally anything. I decided to go for a little bit of netting, so I'm just creating some vertical lines down from my neck onto the actual collarbones, and then I'm just creating like a crisscross effect. This is super easy to recreate. And lastly, to finish off the look, I'm just putting on this really long black wig and a crown, which I both got from eBay, so I'll have links down below. And this is the finished Queen of the Dead makeup look. I absolutely love how this turned out. It was actually really simple to create, but I feel like it's really effective. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!